know what is what.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
This is Night of the Living Dead.
Let's hop in. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
This is gonna be an interesting episode.
Yeah, it will be, because this whole movie was pretty interesting. I had to watch it. I had to watch it a couple times. I started the first time, and I wasn't in the right mindset to like. It was a lot, so I stopped, and then I watched it again. And I was like, that was actually kind of cool. And then I watched it again just recently. So,
Nice.
Yeah, well, I watched it last night again because it's a short movie. Like it's only like an hour 20, hour 30. So
and it goes by really fast.
It goes by super fast. So, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back to another episode of Cult of the Living Dead. This week, we are covering another anthology animated series, but this one comes from Japan. We are watching 1987's Robot Carnival.
Another one.
As always, I am your host, The Dale, followed by my co-host, Mr. Saya.
Yo.
Twan is still on sabbatical, enjoying his new role as El Presidente of Uruguay. He is in deep talks with the U.S. government for oil rights in Argentina. Hopefully he will be with us soon, but he's out there spreading freedom to the world.
Lead us well, Twan. Lead us well. Bring it home, baby.
So Robot Carnival. So I added this one to the list. I thought it looked interesting. It's funny and kind of happenstance that we're watching back-to-back anthology animated movies.
From the same time period.
Yeah, from the same 80s versions.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to do a little comparative analysis because I feel like this one was a little bit more on the artsy side.
Yeah.
A lot of storytelling with visuals.
Not as much titties. Only one titty in this movie.
Who had a tit in this movie?
Gotta think back. Is it in Presence? No,
not the like robot doll,
Starlight
right?
Angel, no, Cloud. I think it's Cloud.
Oh, Cloud does have titties. That's right.
Yeah,
Cloud was cool.
Yeah, Cloud was really cool. That one was my top too.
That one was very visually appealing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you guys listened to last week's episode, we recommended watching the dub, but it turns out that Say and I watched it from two different sources. So he watched the American localization, which was dubbed, and I ended up watching the subbed because the American dub reorders the animations. There's no right or wrong way to watch these movies. It's not like Heavy Metal where there's like a main protagonist that you're kind of following along each story. These are non-connected stories, like completely independent of themselves. They have nothing to do with one another. So either one works.
Except for the Robot Carnival.
Oh yeah, the beginning and the end. Yeah,
the beginning, the end, and then did you see the epilogue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, at the end of the credits.
Yeah.
There's an end credit scene, by the way.
Yeah.
So
in the 80s.
In the 80s, before Marvel. All right, so I'm gonna run through the cast and crew. It's gonna be a long one, so bear with me. Let me pull up on IMDb. I feel like that'd be easier. All right, so a lot of the writers and directors, a lot of the directors actually wrote each segment. So I'm not really gonna go through the writer portion, just the directors. So we have, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 vignettes.
Yes.
It says 9. I don't remember Presence though.
Presence? That was the one where the man builds a robot girl.
Oh,
he's
yes.
not pleased with his life.
That's right. That one was trippy. All right, so let's start it off. So we have Atsuko Fukushima, who directed the beginning and the opening and the ending segments of the film. A lot of these people animated a bunch of stuff. None of them really did a lot of directing. This is kind of some of theirs like only directorial kind of outing. Maybe they had like a couple more things, but for the most part, I'm just going to name notable things that they worked on. So Fukushima actually most recently was an animator on the Oscar-winning film The Boy and the Heron.
Oh,
He's
nice.
worked on multiple Ghibli movies, and he was an animator on Akira,
Hell
another
yeah.
movie we covered on this pod. We have Hiroyuki Kitakubo. He worked on A Tale of Two Robots. He's kind of been an animator on a bunch of stuff, but if you look at his IMDb, it's like he did an episode here, an episode there. The one that audiences might know the most is he did an episode of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ooh,
And then we have Hiroyuki Kitazumi. He did a lot of work on the Mobile Suit Gundam series. So a bunch of different versions of that. He's worked on a lot of them.
nice.
We have Koji Morimoto. He did the Franken Gears segment. He's worked on Fluximotion and Animotive. His stuff hadn't heard of. Most of these people I've heard of the other stuff they worked on.
Mhm.
We have Takashi Nakamura, who worked on the Nightmare segment, which is also titled Chicken Man and Redneck, which I thought
Oh,
was pretty interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, it says Chicken Man and Redneck when you're watching it, but in the segments, it's labeled as Nightmare. I wonder if they've renamed it.
Yeah. Probably did.
He worked on Akira as well. We have Manobu Ohashi. He did Clouds. Clouds was interesting. He worked on Metropolis, which is another pretty cool animated film. We have Hidetoshi Omori, who worked on Deprive. He's worked on the Lupin the Third series and Dando. We have Katsuhiro Otomo. Oh, named him already. He also worked on the ending and the opening. He worked on Steam Boy Memories, which is from the director that did Paprika. And he
Ooh.
also worked on Akira. And then Yashomi Umetsu, he did the present sequence, and he worked on Bungo Stray Dogs and Akira.
Hmm.
Bungo Stray Dogs is supposed to be pretty good. It's a more recent animated series. And then Akira is goated. It's crazy how many people worked on Akira that were on this project.
Yeah.
But I do
Nakida came out like a
remember
year after.
that's right. And I remember we read that like Akira was like a collaboration between like multiple studios.
Yeah.
I mean, it's arguably the greatest animated film to come out of Japan.
So detailed.
It's so crazy. The animation is crazy. I mean, the invented colors, so crazy. If you guys have not listened to our Akira series, it's admittedly less funny than our most recent stuff, but we do a pretty thorough deep dive into that movie.
Yeah.
The music is by Isaku Fujita. He only worked on this. We have Joe Hisayoshi, which I think is hilarious because his name is Joe. He worked on The Boy and the Heron, Spirited Away, and various Ghibli projects. And then Masahiro Takechi, he worked on Beast King Gobion. That's pretty much it. So the cast and crew, there isn't too many. So I guess I could read some. We have Koji Moritsugo, who's the toy maker in the Presents one, but I don't know. There's not really any like voice acting really in this film. So
Yeah.
if you want a deeper dive on the voice acting, if you watch the movie, you know what we're talking about. If you do end up watching it, there's literally like it's an hour and a half an hour and a half of movie. There's like maybe 18 minutes of dialogue in this entire movie,
Yeah.
which is interesting. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either. I was definitely expecting way more. That was what threw me off the first time I watched it, that it was almost like a silent movie for the first like 30 minutes.
So yeah, apparently, I wrote it down. It's one of my interesting facts. The first line of dialogue is spoken 43 minutes into the film.
Hmm.
In the Japanese version. I don't know exactly how they were reordered in the American.
Mhm.
All right. So that's to be an interesting focal point. I wonder how that will affect our viewing of the movies because
Yeah.
of the way they laid them out. All right, let's do the synopsis, and then I feel like for this one we'll break them down segment by segment since they're also very different.
Okay.
All right. So, Robot Carnival is an animated science fiction anthology built around a loose thematic obsession rather than a single storyline. Humanity's fascinations with robots as tools, companions, weapons, entertainers, and emotional substitutes. Framed by a silent, wandering mechanical parade drifting through a ruined wasteland, the film presents a series of short, widely different stories about artificial life and the people who create, use, or abandon them. Each segment is very different.
Very, very, very different.
What were you expecting going into the movie?
One cohesive story.
Same. I was expecting more like what we got with heavy metal.
Yeah. And I think because we had just watched it, like that was on my mind of like what a movie like that would kind of be like.
I admittedly got I don't want to say like a spoiler, but at first I was like, "Oh, this movie looks crazy." Because I saw it like I think on like Instagram, people like, "Oh, fucking lost movies of the '80s," and I was like, "Oh, this shit looks cool."
Yeah.
But in that video, it didn't talk about it being an anthology series.
Mm-hmm.
And then like right before I saw the movies, I got another like Instagram reel or something. And
Yeah.
it was like, "Oh yeah, this crazy anthology series." I'm like, "What? This is an anthology?"
Oh fuck.
So like going into it, like, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be like one crazy ass like man versus robots kind of movie." I was expecting like an iRobot or something like that.
Yeah. I know you did mention last time that it was an anthology, but I thought it was the anthology like we had just watched, where I mean, I guess it does kind of have one through line story, which is the main Robot Carnival story, but the other stories have no relation to anything that's really going on. Whereas in the other one, was it Lochnar?
Yeah.
The villain Lochnar is like the fucking dude who travels through everything. Instead, it's just there's robots in all the stories. Robots are the Lochnar, but they're not evil in all cases.
No.
Yeah.
In this one, it's kind of, and I felt like at times too, there's a couple of stories where I was at the end of it. I was like, "Wait, was that person a robot?" Like it was hard to differentiate.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the one where Deprive, where the city gets attacked and the girl gets kidnapped and there's a robot, but then there's a person and then it's a
Not
robot person?
that one. I was
Oh.
thinking of Starlight.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. I
Just
thought
like
that I
on
thought
like a
that
date.
the first time I thought when it ended, I was like, wait, was that
Just
a
the dude in a
robot?
costume.
But it was just a dude in a costume. Yeah.
It was like a Disney mascot,
Yeah. But for robots.
but for robots. Oh, I didn't mention it. I couldn't read my handwriting. I said the wrong thing. But Koji Morimoto, that guy also worked on the Animatrix. So he's worked on two science fiction
Oh shit.
anthology films.
Nice.
All right. How
Damn.
was
I need to watch that again.
Animatrix is cool, man. I
It's been a
haven't
minute.
seen it since I was like young, and I don't
Yeah,
think
me
I
too.
fully appreciated how cool it was.
Yeah.
Because it came
Damn.
out like what before the Matrix 2? 2001, I feel like, right? Or maybe it coincided.
Animatrix. Animatrix came out in 2003.
Okay, maybe it was after Matrix
The
2.
Matrix came out
99, right?
in 99. The Matrix Reloaded came out in 03.
Okay, so now, I remember, I don't know, I remember getting it on DVD, and it
Mhm.
was like one of the bonus features with the Matrix 2, like deluxe edition. You got the
Yeah.
Matrix 2 and Animatrix.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I had that one too.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Then I
Should go back
lost
and
the
watch that.
Animatrix DVD.
Maybe tonight. Maybe this is a tonight movie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Animatrix is good.
It's only an hour, 41 minutes.
That's
Not long.
that's pretty short. I just
Yeah.
remember like a couple segments. I remember the like that's the first time we saw the war against the like machines
Oh yeah, I remember that.
because they had their like mechs,
One of
but they
them
using the third one.
doesn't one of them have one of the stories have ghosts in it?
Yeah,
No. Does it? Yeah.
thought
Nice.
so.
Yeah.
And isn't that where we first see then we get an extended like Neo training video?
I don't remember.
I don't know, fuck. I gotta
Yeah,
rewatch it. It's been
it's
so
been
long.
so long. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
All right. How were yours organized?
Um. Fuck. It was the beginning, and then Franking Gears, and then what was after that? After Franking Gears, it was Cloud, No. Sorry. Frankengears, Starlight Angel. Then it was Cloud. Then it was Presence, Deprive, Strange Tales, or The Tale of Two Robots, and then Chicken Mad Redneck, and then the end.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the
Not
epilogue.
not too different.
Yeah.
Mine's beginning, then it goes Frankengears, then it goes Deprive,
Mm-hmm.
then Presence,
Hmm.
then Starlight Angel,
Mm.
then the Cloud,
Mm-hmm.
The Tale of Two Robots,
Mm-hmm.
and then Chicken Man and Redneck.
Mm.
A Tale of Two Robots is a better tale because did you see what the original title for that one was?
Yeah, it's fuck, what is it? Strange Tales of Meiji Machine Culture and Westerners Invasion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just a description of what it is.
Yeah, I know.
All right, do you want to follow yours or mine?
No, we could do yours. I don't think it really matters too much.
True.
Well, wait, what was yours again? Yours was
We both started off with beginning in Frankengears.
beginning of Frankie Gears, and then from there I went to
Starlight Angel, right?
Starlight and Cloud.
Mine goes to Deprive and Presence.
Damn, so yours was a little bit darker.
Yeah, it starts off hella dark, and then
Yeah.
like Starlight Angel and Clouds is kind of like a
light,
nice like
airy,
yeah,
ethereal
like
shit.
okay,
Yeah.
this is chill, and then it gets dark again.
You know, to me, I felt like this movie was like it was like light and like loving for a point, you know, and then it just gets like darker and like it just shifts down to like something completely different.
Yeah, yours shifts like crazy. Yours
Yeah.
ends on like a downer note.
Like, yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. Yeah. Chicken Mad Redneck was pretty weird.
That was a crazy one,
Yeah.
aka Nightmare.
Nightmare. We'll just call it Nightmare. Nightmare. Okay.
Nightmare. So, what'd you think of the beginning? What'd you think of the actual like Robot Carnival?
Crazy. I didn't expect it to be this like weapon of mass destruction.
I didn't either.
You know, like I thought that the little kid in the beginning, because he picks up the flyer and he like starts yelling at the people like he's excited that it's coming in, but then he runs. I was like, wait, what's happening? And then it pulls up and it just starts destroying, laying waste to everything out in the world. Fucking, it was wild.
Like, not only is it lay waste, like, because at first it was like when it was driving through, I was like, because you are confused because it's kind of all gibberish that they're talking.
Mm-hmm.
When it was driving through and it's like running over the town, I'm like, oh damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But then it's like, no, then it drops those like ballerinas and just like bombs everything. I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, this is on purpose.
Yeah. It was nuts.
Yeah, the fucking carnival's nuts. That shit is it was cool design though.
Yeah. My favorite are the ballerinas that come floating in.
Yeah, because they look so like
Innocent
yes.
and like welcoming, like a spectacle, like, oh, look at these things.
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? I'm pretty sure this is in the Animatrix when the robots send the like two like envoys to the UN
Mm-hmm.
and they're bombs and they just blow up the UN.
Damn, I don't remember that. Spoiler alert.
Reminds me of that.
Yeah.
This is they're very like
Unassuming.
but like but also like so scary because they're so unassuming and they're just wrecking everything.
Yeah.
It's like so emotionless.
Yeah, for real. Like robots.
But all the robots have like big old smiles and shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of sadistic.
Yeah, it is.
And then we moved on to Franken. Was it Franken robot?
Franken gears.
Franken gears.
Franken's gears.
Franken gears is cool. I really enjoyed the animation of this one.
Yeah.
I like how all of them kind of have their unique animation style, which I thought was kind of cool. You could really see like each director's like personality in it.
Mm-hmm.
Franken gears I thought was cool. It had a the robot kind of remind me of the Iron Giant a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Almost the same, like in the innocence of the robot too.
Mm-hmm.
It was like it was that same vibe.
Interesting interpretation of Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I like though that it ends up with him dying by his Frankenstein, which I mean, just like the story, but he dies because of just an accident. You know, he's just like he falls and the robot is like doing the same movements as him, and so he just falls on him. Kind of funny.
That was pretty funny.
I felt like
Yeah.
that was like saying like the things that we create with robots are eventually gonna like kill us because they're just doing what we programmed them to do. You
Yeah,
know?
they mimic our behavior because that's who they learned from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Hmm.
But it also kind of felt too that like because because Frankenstein or whatever, the doctor, the scientist was like kind of like, oh shit, like I don't know how to stop this.
Yeah.
Kind of like he created something that he didn't like fully understand or know how to control.
Yeah.
And it just ended up being his demise and just kind of wrecked everything.
Yeah. Just like Frankenstein.
It's like Frankenstein. That was cool. That was an interesting this is an interesting take.
Yeah, it was a great animation too.
Yeah, the animation was really cool.
I mean,
Really cool.
all the way through this, like every single one was great animation. But this one in particular, because this was like the first after the intro, it was really dope. Like a good transition shift from the first animation to this one. I was like, wow, this is gonna be a really cool ride. Like after,
Especially when the thing started like pulsing,
mm-hmm.
it like changed the color of the whole screen.
Mm-hmm.
Made it like a black and white kind of color.
Yeah,
After it was so like vibrant and intricate, like the doctor's like laboratory was so intricately drawn and animated. Like you could see every little like fucking knob and shit. It was pretty cool.
yeah,
And then he had all that junk, and that was all like detailed and illustrated like really nice.
yeah.
It's interesting though, because like I feel like with last week's with like heavy metal,
Mm-hmm.
because there wasn't so much dialogue and it's so like revved up.
Mm-hmm.
You could really see, like, really focus on the like animation.
Yeah, yeah. There was way more detail and like feel like care put into the animation rather than well, the story was also well done, but it didn't feel like a child's fantasy.
No,
Yeah,
no, it
yeah,
didn't.
yeah. These were like thoughtful, intentional pieces put together.
I feel like the only one that kind of is feels more, I would say, childish is Deprive. So for me, that's the next one. That's the one with like
Mm,
the robots that like kidnap that girl after they like destroy that city.
yeah,
And then like the like it just start I just wrote like cool guy walk because like it just shows the dude and he's just like walking in like a desolate wasteland, just like destroying all these like Gundam looking motherfuckers.
yeah.
That one to me felt the most like anime.
It did. Yeah. I feel like well that one felt anime and so did Starlight Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two felt the most like anime-ish, but it didn't feel like a young kid's story though.
No, it felt like a Toonami style, like
Yeah,
teen
yeah,
style animated.
yeah, yeah.
I think Deprive might have been my least favorite though.
Ooh, okay, okay. I thought it was interesting that he was like a robot, but then he became like a human, and then but underneath it all, he was still like a robot. You know,
Yeah.
like it almost felt like Romeo and Juliet, but like a portion that never happened in the Romeo and Juliet story where Juliet gets kidnapped and then
Yeah.
Romeo goes and like
Saves
saves
her?
her. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I thought the same thing because when he was doing shit, I was like, yo, this dude's all bomb. Like he's all Super Mario, just crushing all these robots by jumping on him.
yeah,
And then like when he gets like I think attacked by the bad guy who looked cool. He kind of looked like a green haired version of Lobo.
yeah, yeah. He did.
Like shocks him, and then like his like human like form ends, and you see the like he's like an upgraded version of the robot that we saw that was with the little girl when she gets kidnapped.
Hmm.
I was like, oh shit, he was a robot the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, that was
Yeah,
dope.
that was cool.
But you didn't like it because of the story.
I just thought like, yeah, like the story was a little need like another like 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like it gets attacked. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember that green hair bad guy being like anywhere in that initial attack.
They weren't.
Right?
Yeah.
So he was like attacked by robots, and then like at the end, it was like, oh, it was actually a human that was fucking shit up. And I was like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is this like super villainously looking motherfucker?
Yeah, for real.
He just looks like a bad guy.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I felt like the other stories were a little bit more thought out.
Hmm.
Like they had a better like point A to point B storyline. Where this one just felt like
Like
this
the
dude
middle
knows
of a
how to,
story.
yeah. This
Hmm.
dude knows how to animate action sequences and check out this cool ass shit that he animates.
Yeah, that's true. This one was the most like it just dropped us in episode 5 of like a 10 episode series that's
Series.
going on,
Yeah.
and like it starts fast and it ends fast, and but there's no real, I mean, I guess there is a conclusion, is that he like rescued her, but the story still could continue from there for
Hmm.
sure. Whereas
That's
the
a
other ones, there was like a clear like begin end.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one felt like they took a much longer story and condensed it to fit
mhm.
into this segment.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You speak facts.
Like it was cool. Like the visuals were cool. It definitely was very. If you've ever seen like an '80s anime action, it very much looked like an '80s anime action film, or like a old school Mobile Suit Gundam or something like that. That's kind of what
Yeah,
it reminded me of.
yeah, I did.
Which I think is like a good counterpoint to the next one, which for me, which was Presence,
Hmm.
where I felt like that one was very heavily story driven.
Super story driven.
That one was actually like that one kind of fucked me up.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure out the relationship between the guy and the robot.
I think he wanted to create like a servant robot that would like show him love unquestioningly, because he was already married. He said he wasn't like fulfilled by his marriage.
Yeah, because it was like an ego thing, right? Because his wife
Yeah,
had the better job
yeah.
and like his job kind of sucked, or like I don't remember if did he have a job?
I don't even know if he had a job. I feel like he didn't have a job. Like he
Yeah,
was
right.
just,
And
yeah,
he's like, oh, people say that, but he's like, I have talents too. It's not just my wife. And then he goes to like this abandoned house
yeah.
and he created like this super sophisticated robot.
Hmm. Who I think he just wanted to be his like robot love slave.
But then like he got scared when he made it too good because it became like self-aware, right?
Yeah, like immediately immediately became like sentient and like wanted a name, and he didn't want to name her. He just kept on calling her like robot. And I think she was just too, in his eyes, like she was too questioning. And then he kills her, right? I think he just like
Beats her to death.
beats her, yeah, which is fucked up.
It's interesting because it I thought it did a good job of like doing that. Like, did he kill her? Because like he smacks her because
Yeah.
she's like asking him questions. I think she asked like something about love. And
Hmm.
he's like, I didn't program you to know that. How do you know that?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know, blah blah blah. And he just gets angry and he like backhands her.
Yeah.
And then we see him like grabs like a crowbar or something, right?
Uh, a wrench.
A wrench. Yeah,
Yeah.
big ass wrench.
Hmm.
And then it flashes to him being like an old man
Hmm.
sitting on the porch. And then we see the robot like all beat up, like shows up at his doorstep.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, he let her live? Like, nah, no way. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But he's like being, I don't know, haunted by the robot? I don't know. What do you think that symbolized?
Think he had like a lot of guilt in his heart about doing that in his old age, because I think right before he sees her, he's talking to his granddaughter, and I think he's
Mm-hmm.
telling his granddaughter to or granddaughter asks like, you need to build me a toy when I come back, and I think he says like, if you love your mom, I'll give you a toy when you come back. I
Yeah.
feel like that triggered in his brain him talking about love with the robot that he created. And I feel like that was like a guilt moment for him, where it just like flashed in his head. But that must mean that he'd been living with that like this that whole time, you know?
Yeah, because then he revisits his toy shop, right?
Yeah. And she's
To-
still there
then
on
then
the
we learn like, oh, he did kill her.
yeah.
And she is like has been haunting him.
Hmm. And then they
That
like she comes back, right, later on, and then he
when
just
he
walks off and disappears.
yeah, like when she takes him to the afterlife or whatever.
Yeah. But he like actually vanishes in front of his wife, no? Or was
This is
that like,
granddaughter.
oh, granddaughter? Okay.
This is
Well,
granddaughter or his daughter? I think it doesn't show the wife after when he's old. It just shows his
mm,
it shows his daughter and her kid because his granddaughter's like grown. Because
yeah.
we meet them we meet his daughter and the wife in the beginning.
Hmm.
And then he's like way older, and then we see.
Yeah, them older too. Yeah.
Which was interesting. It's like, so does the robots go to an afterlife too?
No, I think that was him carrying her like into his afterlife. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like that was his memory pulling him into death.
Interesting that in his moment of death that he saw the robot, and I mean we don't get evidence of this, but we don't see his wife. So I'm assuming his wife isn't around.
Yeah.
So he sees the
Mm,
robot, but not his wife. So this was the robot his like one true love, his one regret in life?
damn, probably. I feel like if it haunted him for that long, maybe that's how he was feeling that whole time.
Maybe, maybe we don't get any like too much idea of time between when the robot's created and he kills it. But
Mm,
I'm starting to think, this is gonna be my headcanon, that like he would visit her pretty regularly, and
yeah.
as she became more self-aware and wanted to be more a part of the world and not just part of his world, that's when he started to flip out. Like he got jealous that she
Yeah.
wanted to see other things.
Yeah, I could see that because he wanted to be like controlling of the situation, but then she started to expand a little bit more.
It's another uppity, successful woman that he didn't want to deal with.
Yeah,
Sort of
time
felt like
the time tested tale of
there's
man.
his fucking ego, dude.
Yeah,
He couldn't kill his wife, so he had to kill the robot.
fucked up.
It is fucked up. I felt
It-
like this one was the saddest story for sure.
yeah,
And
definitely.
the animation was also great.
Hmm.
I thought it was interesting that they're like British. I don't know why they made them British,
Yeah, I don't know why either.
but
It was still cool though.
the like Victorian garb.
Yeah,
It's interesting. Where would you rank this one out of the
out of all of them. How many are there again?
nine?
One,
I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Oh yeah, because I think beginning and ending are the same.
Yeah, beginning they're the same. I would say for me, this has
Who
got
do
to
you
be
have? Do you have a favorite? Is it
I
Clouds?
my favorite is Cloud. Yeah,
Clouds is
yeah.
also my favorite.
And then after that, I liked Tale of Two Robots.
That was good.
And then Starlight Angel, um, Deprive, Presence, Franking Gears. Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Hmm. So it's not up there, but it's up. It's still good. You know what I mean? I think all of these are really cool. All of them really good. But but yeah, it's not my like top pick.
That's your top pick.
Yeah,
But you had Starlight Angel. What was about Starlight Angel did you like?
the animation
The
of
animation
it.
is really good.
Yeah, like it was really cool. It was also like really trippy, and I like trippy stuff. I mean, that's why Cloud is like my number one.
Yeah, it was really trippy.
But I like the first time I watched it, I didn't understand why she was like floating around in the world. Like I didn't realize that she was still on that like ride.
Yeah, it was like the world's like craziest roller coaster.
Yeah, it's like a VR roller coaster. Like this is the most wild thing ever.
It's
Um,
great. I feel like they also made it look like Disneyland.
they did, yeah.
It kind of looked like Mickey's
Like
castle.
yeah, with the castle and like everything around it. Yeah, it did. It looked like Disneyland.
Did
But
you
the
catch the cameos?
no,
So Tetsuo
yeah.
and Kamida and the general are all in the crowd.
Oh fuck! Like wait, like in the crowd or on the float? They're just standing in the crowd.
Yeah, like when the float's coming by, you could see
Yeah.
them.
Damn, damn it! Now I gotta watch it again.
But
Fuck.
Tetsuo's I think wearing a brown cloak. He doesn't have a red one.
Okay.
But when
Okay.
I saw it, I was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
that's fucking Tetsuo."
Damn it. Okay. I
And then I
gotta.
saw another guy. I'm like, "That dude looks like the general." And I was like, "Oh, this one must have been animated by one of the Akira guys."
Yeah. Which is wild because this came out a year before. Well, no, they'd probably been working on it in tandem, right? I feel like
Yeah.
animation like that takes time. So,
And then the manga, I think part of the manga was out already.
oh, okay.
But I know the manga finished after the movie.
Yeah. Nice. But sorry, let's go back to Presence real quick. I think Presence still was really good. It was one though that like also fucked me up because I didn't expect it to be as dark as it was.
Yeah, it takes a sharp turn.
Yeah. And I mean, all of them I think have like that human element in it, but this one really felt like human, talking about like egos and control and guilt and all that shit. Like this one was pretty heavy.
Yeah, Presence definitely. I feel like now I'm thinking back on it, and Presence going into Starlight, they both deal with love.
Yeah, but
Well,
opposite.
yeah, one's love lost, one's love gained.
Yeah,
So I thought that's pretty interesting to think back on.
yeah.
Because
Damn, that's cool. I didn't think about that on my watch.
because you said Presence is not after Starlight in yours, right?
Mm,
Starlight Child or Angel Starlight Angel.
nah, it's Starlight then Cloud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like Starlight's like super. Like it's sad, like it's drama, dude.
Hmm.
This is drama. The fucking dude
Yeah, it is.
cheating on his girl with her best
With her
friend.
best friend. Yeah, it's fucked up.
That was crazy. I was like, yo, I was like, who's this dude? And
Yeah.
then she's like crying. I'm like, oh, she's like, oh, damn, he's fucking two-timing with the best friend. Like, damn, this got scandalous.
Yeah, for real.
But the best friend was the real one because she was like, what the fuck? I didn't know you were dating my homegirl.
She slaps him,
Uh,
leaves him. Yeah. But I like that she finds someone in that same day. You know,
yeah.
you find love anywhere you turn.
Fucking goes home and she bangs the guy in the goofy costume.
I feel like that would be the equivalent of the goofy costume in this world.
I mean, it was that ride was wild because like when he pops out of nowhere, I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
for
where did
real.
this robot come from?
I know.
It had a very like whimsical kind of like Ghibli feel to it too.
Almost, yeah. Like the eye animation. I feel like that was what drew me to this story.
Yeah, the big eyes, and
Yeah.
then the like floating sequence, the
Oh, sorry.
the like otherworldliness of it.
Mhm.
I feel like Ghibli does a lot of like doing the impossible like in the real world. You
Yeah,
get a lot of that, and I feel like when she's in that roller coaster looked crazy. By the way,
it did. It was nuts.
that shit was trippy.
Yeah. And it could like spawn in things from your subconscious, like feelings, you
That was
know?
crazy.
Yeah. When she creates that like giant laser fucking mech kaiju almost looking thing, like oh, that was nuts.
I thought the same thing. I was like, yo, what the fuck? It's a Stay Puff Marshmallow Man. Like it just like reads your fucking thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Oh,
real.
that was cool. That one was good. I really enjoyed it. I thought this one had a really cool story without saying anything.
Hmm.
Where I feel
Literally.
like with Presence was very dialogue heavy.
Yeah.
And this one is no dialogue but follows a similar theme, and I thought it was pretty cool the way they contrasted each other.
That's interesting that they put them right after one another. Cause on yours you get like a dialogue story and then a no sound story or no dialogue story, whereas I had like no dialogue all the way through until I got to that one. And then there was finally dialogue in it, So
Interesting.
yeah, it was like so quiet for me the whole time. I mean, I still enjoyed it too. I love it when you can get a story with no like dialogue, you can just visually see it. I feel like that's good like storytelling, good acting when you can do it like in a not animated movie. But I also enjoy it in this sense too. I also read that Take on Me by Aha like was heavily influenced by the overall mood of Starlight Angel.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Also in sorry, going back to presence, the first word he says or the first phrase he says is he's eating a bowl of soup and he says good soup.
He
And
does
that
say good soup.
and that triggered in my brain. I was like, wait, is that where good soup is from? But it's not. Good soup is from uh the movie with Adam
Oh,
Driver.
marriage story or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, it's from Marriage Story. It's just crazy that like that phrase transcends like space and time, Like it's almost like fucking Lochnar. Like that dude is just everywhere and you can take that phrase and just kind of like throw it into something else.
Interesting. Two stories that deal with people
Oh, yo.
in unsatisfied marriages.
Yo, what if it is all connected? What if they did watch that and they were like, take that mood, but give me like a full fleshed out story
Interesting.
that has no like sci-fi aspect?
I would
Yeah.
be. I'd be cool. I mean, who knows, man?
I feel like that's a good way to like if you're not creative, and I feel like there's some movies that have been coming out that don't have like creative stories, like do that. Take another story, get the mood,
Dude,
create it,
what's his
create
name does? Is it Aronofsky? Who is it? There's one director who like
Mhm.
just like rips like Asian versions and like American. Like he ripped the guy who did Black Swan.
Yeah.
Who's the director?
Darren Aronofsky?
Yeah, Darren Aronofsky. Yeah, Darren Aronofsky. Like
What?
Black Swan is very similar to was it Blue Idol? Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue is another movie about like a ballerina pop star who's having like schizophrenic moments and like they you see like scenes from
Yeah.
Perfect Blue that Darren
That
Aronofsky
time.
like redid in like Black Swan.
Damn, I had no idea. Two things. Perfect Blue is on our list, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Second thing, fuck that. What I mean is you take the overall story of it and then create your own story based off of like the idea, the main idea. Like in Presence, the main idea was that the man was unhappy in his
Hmm.
marriage. In Marriage Story, it's them being unhappy with their marriage, kind of same realm.
Take the theme,
Take the theme. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Yeah.
build
Yeah,
around it.
I'm not gonna judge this guy's movies from now on. But The Whale was so good.
I haven't seen The Whale.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Okay.
know if he stole the whale. What are his other movies?
He did Caught Stealing, the new one with Austin Butler.
I didn't see that one.
Mother with Jennifer Lawrence, where it's like a horror movie.
Let's see. Dan Aronofsky. Look at his IMDb. I know there's a couple movies that he supposedly did it with.
He
I
did
heard
the Wrestler with Mickey Rourke
heard the Fountain's pretty. Oh, he did Requiem for a Dream. Maybe he only did it for.
for that one. Okay. Hopefully he only did it for that one. Because I like his other stuff.
Oh, and they say that for Requiem from a Dream, they say that he took stuff from Paprika.
God damn it. Oh yeah, I remember we were talking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe he just really likes Satoshi Kon because those are both Satoshi Kon
Oh, like if
projects.
yeah. He's just a big fanboy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I also learned something. This is a tangent. I haven't seen it yet, but you know, Begonia is like a remake.
It's a remake?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. I gotta see the original because the remake was fucking sick.
It is a remake of the South Korean cult classic Save the Green Planet.
Oh, crazy.
And it follows like a very similar I guess the guy who did Save the Green Planet was an executive producer on Begonia.
Oh, sick.
And supposedly he was originally gonna direct Begonia, but he's too old.
Yeah.
So he what's it called? He had what's his name take it over. The
Damn.
guy it's a Pretty Things guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you look at the Wikipedia, it's an English language remake of the 2003 South Korean film Save the Green Planet. We should throw it on the list.
Yeah, we should throw it on the list.
I saw like another again like an Instagram reel. They're like, "Did you know?" But it was one of those like being like kind of combative, like they ripped this off, and then someone in the comments was like, "The guy who made the original is the executive producer and was supposed to direct." And they're like, "I'm like, okay, that's fine."
Yeah.
Obviously, was like, "Yo, yeah, go ahead, use my movie."
Yeah.
Is that crazy though? I was like, "Oh shit."
That is crazy. Because honestly, Begonia was really that was a surprising movie for me. Like I love that movie.
When I heard of the premise of it, I was like, "Damn, what an interesting like out of left field movie." And then I was like, "Well, that director makes weird shit because Pretty Things is like a weird,
Super weird.
I feel like a weird Frankenstein adaptation, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
or Bride of Frankenstein adaptation. I don't know how you would classify it."
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "All right, this guy makes like weird shit. Like he just
Yeah.
makes weird ass movies."
Yeah.
But they're like, "Oh, it's a South Korean movie." I'm like, "Okay, so it's like real weird."
Yeah.
South
Yeah.
Korean movies can be kind of wild.
Yeah.
But I digress. I'm gonna go watch
Digress us.
Begonia tonight.
Ooh, do it, brother. I vote for this, and I'm sure all of our listeners vote for it too.
All right, let's move on to our next one. I think both of our favorite ones, Cloud.
Clouds.
I feel like Clouds is the most artistically art artistic one of the bunch, like
Mhm.
quote unquote, like art, capital A art, because
Mhm.
it's literally like the animation looks like a storyboard.
It does. It's
And,
so well done.
and you're just following like a robot as he's just like kind of going through the clouds.
Yeah. Walking, like clouds passing by him. Feel like there's like the whole story of the world in the clouds. It's
Pretty
great.
much.
Yeah.
Like you see like little baby angels.
Yeah.
There's multiple storms.
Hmm.
There's a dragon. There's like
It's a bomb.
a bomb. That's right.
Yeah.
Like so much shit happens, and half the time I feel like the dude doesn't even react to it.
Yeah. It's not until the end when like that like cloud angel looks down on him and he looks back up, or the robot looks back up, and then I feel like the robot then becomes like a boy after that, like a real
Yeah,
boy.
right. He
Damn, is this a
becomes
Pinocchio story?
damn. Is he?
See
Was that
Pinocchio?
God? Is he the first human?
Oh damn. No, I feel like the robot walks through
Humanity.
humanity, like just not caring, just kind of walking, vibing. And it's not until like he gets like like the angel like doesn't tap on his shoulder. What does the angel do? Like blow gust the wind at him, and then he like
Yeah.
turns around. Yeah.
He goes from being a silent observer. It is pretty interesting because, like, yeah, I forgot about the nuclear bomb. Very, like, I wonder if that's a call out to like Hiroshima. Has to be, right?
Has
Because
to
it was a
be.
mushroom cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be. But honestly, I love it. I said it earlier in this pod. I think I'm just gonna keep saying it. I mean, I love good stories that don't have to have like any dialogue in it, and that's what this one was for sure. And visually it's just a really stunning like segment.
It's my favorite
Animation was,
animation of the bunch. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, hell yeah.
Definitely my favorite animation of the bunch. I remember watching it and like out loud being like, "Oh shit, this is beautiful," and it's cool too because like the stream is like stretched to be in like a 16:9 format, but
Hmm.
when clouds happen, it squeezes to a 4:3.
Yeah,
So you're just like looking at like a picture frame almost of
yeah.
this imagery happening and the way it shifts so effortlessly. I was like, so cool.
There is before it gets to that smaller one, there's an even smaller one, and it shows like just a small angle of it, and then it gets a little bigger, and then it
That's right.
finally gets to like its max size. And I thought that was really cool because it was almost like we like zoomed into this like small peephole to like
Hmm.
watch the story happen. Um,
Very, very cool and creative.
yeah.
I I I struggle with super artsy stuff sometimes to like understand what the meaning of it was, but
Mhm.
like what do you think it was trying to say? Just like the cycle of life, of the world?
Yeah, I there were some that I didn't like fully get the story of, and I'm pretty sure that we'll work through it as we like go through them. Like I don't know what Nightmare is about. But we'll go back to it. I feel like just like talking to you about it, I feel like it's got to be like, yeah, the story of man and how we're all going to destroy ourselves at some point in time, but like the things that we create are going to potentially like surpass us and like live on beyond us. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, they'll live on beyond us, and then they eventually become us, right?
It's like
Because
this
he became a human in the end.
cycle of life. It's like Attack of Titan.
Damn, good story. Also,
Mhm.
I've been itching for another Attack on Titan anime. Please, I need it.
No, it's so good, dude.
Yeah,
So good. But yeah, Clouds was awesome.
yeah,
I love that animation style, I think is what it really boils down to.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
And then I think the for me the next one see for this one for me it started off like interesting Frankenstein,
Hmm.
went actiony,
Yeah,
got real sad.
yeah,
But yeah, Starlight Angel picks you back up, a cute little love story, and then Clouds happens. You're like, wow, what an interesting, like, artistic fucking like little story.
hmm,
And then you got, I think, which is probably the second most, if not equally the most quote unquote anime storyline,
hmm.
which is Strange Tales of Meiji Machines culture and Western invasion, aka A Tale of Two Robots,
Chapter 3, Foreign Invasion.
which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so good.
This one was the most comedy out of all of them.
What I love about it too is that since I watched the subbed,
hmm
like the kids are subbed, but the
Mhm.
guy's in full English.
Oh, that's funny.
So when he's talking, he's like, "Aha! You'll never destroy my machine."
Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude. Holy shit.
So it's pretty hilarious. So I'm like, if you're a Japanese person and you don't really know English,
Yeah.
and you're watching this, you're just like, what the fuck? So you have the subtitles of what the shit he's saying.
Yeah.
So I thought it was great. I'm like, I love when they do stuff like that.
Yeah. That's actually really hilarious. In the one scene where he's standing on top of his robot and he's telling them like, you have 3 seconds to leave, and then he counts down and they don't leave. And then it goes back into the Japanese robot and they're like, what is he saying? And the person translating is like, English is hard to translate through a loudspeaker. Is that what they said in the
Yeah.
subtitles also? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. That's really funny.
It's
No.
great because they don't understand each other at all.
Yeah, they don't. There's no understanding. All it is just about fucking destruction.
The kids are just they just like destroy the city to stop the Western invasion.
Mm-hmm. Like at the very end, because all the kids are alive, they're like, one of them is like, the city got damaged so bad, and then he turns over and he's like, actually, this side looks okay. Like, that was it. I was like, what the fuck? That one was the most like comedy. What's it called? Like, I'm blanking on the name when you can like make fun of things.
Satire?
That's the most like satirical segment out of all of them, but it was funny. This is my number 2 also.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
It's funny in the sub, what I guess when it translates for that scene, he looks and he's like, "Oh man, that was my neighborhood that we destroyed."
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the kid looks, he's like, "Well, this side looks pretty good." I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's great too, because like the whole time the chick's yelling at him, the girl, she's like, "You're gonna destroy the whole city just trying to stop him."
Yeah.
And then when they're like victorious, they're all like, "Yeah, we did it." But
yeah.
oh
Yeah,
man, the
she was
back
funny.
and forth was great. And I like how what did he do? He like lined his the American guy, the Western guy lined his robot with like bricks
Yeah.
to make it like cannon proof.
Harder. Yeah. Harder to break down.
I-
The one thing I didn't like about this one in the English version is that the voice acting for it,
Not great.
it's like and I don't know. Hold on, I'm looking here. Okay, yeah, they're Americans, American voice actress, professional American voice actor. He did Porky Pig. Oh shit. Damn, that's crazy. Let me read these off real quick. Bob Bergen did the
Yep.
voice acting for Kitschy, and he was Porky Pig and Tweety.
He's also an Akira.
Oh shit. He's a voice actor for Akira?
Mm-hmm.
Is that for all of them also?
And he's in Spirited Away.
Hell yeah. Elisa Michelson was in My Neighbor Totoro and Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Friederson. Okay, so these guys like did like a lot. I think maybe
Castle
it
in
was
the
just
Sky.
maybe it was just the way their voice acting was coming off. Like they did it like overly like aggressively Japanese. Like you know when people are making fun of Japanese people or just like Asian language.
They have the accent?
They did accent. Yeah, they did like a really like aggressive like stereotypical accent and I was like this is like it's funny, but it's kind of like it's a little weird to hear.
That is interesting.
You know? Yeah. Now, I was curious on like how they did it in the Japanese like OG version. But yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Barbara Goodson,
Mm-hmm.
she's Rita Rapunzel, so that's cool.
Rita Rapunzel.
So yeah, Rita in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
In Mighty Morphin? Oh shit. Nice.
And Kerrigan Mahan,
Yeah.
he's what's the Zerg? What's his name? The guy with the Z. Zeb?
Zeb. I think so. Yeah, I think Zeb. Nice. Damn, that's crazy. These are these are professionals
Yeah, they're
here.
like professional voice actors.
Okay, maybe it was just the time era that they did this
No,
in.
that's a wild thing to do. Because
Like
I heard
when did this get released in the US? 84 also?
no 87.
87? Oh, okay.
So maybe it came over like around the same time, maybe a couple years later.
Yeah. Still racist.
No, it's mad racist. That's a wild thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a wild thing to do.
Yeah. So there was like there were parts of it where they were like arguing with each other. It was still funny though. But it was like
Which is interesting because let me see. I read that it was redubbed too.
hmm,
So they redubbed it to be like that. Because
yeah.
I'm guessing the Amazon one must be the most recent.
Yeah.
Okay, it came to the US in 1991.
Okay.
So 4 years later.
Yeah.
And then I heard it got a redubbing. Yeah, the Streamline Pictures shuffled the order and modified the ending. I guess it didn't get the they removed all the kanji from the American to Americanize it.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a wild thing to do though.
I mean, we were still being very aggressively racist in 1991.
I guess that's true, but like
it wasn't what I like.
because like
I would have liked it way more if it wasn't like that, you know?
I've
This
seen
is still
so many Ghibli movies from the 80s and like
yeah.
Akira, and all those are just voiced regular.
Yeah, they're just regular people, but they did it like so aggressive, you know? Like like why'd you have to be so aggressive about it? But I like the story. Like I liked how like two superpowers create these like monsters.
Like, have you seen that clip of Theo Vaughn with like Bobby what's his name from Mad TV?
Bobby Lee?
Yeah.
Hmm.
When he's they're telling a story about his dad. He's like, oh, Bobby. It's like one of those.
Yeah, just like that. Honest, you should watch it and just watch that
Just
on
watch that
Amazon.
segment. Okay.
Yeah. And
That's-
see the vibe switch. I mean, it's still funny though. Like it was still funny. Like I just still enjoyed it. It's still a good story, but
It's funny too because I saw a little bit of the English for was it deprive? No,
yeah.
presence, and the
Presence.
guy he talks
Oh.
like I'm very educated Englishman.
Yeah, that was a completely different story though, you know? Like
It's
completely different. I feel like for this one they were being like so like they must have read the title and like just got offended by it, you know? No, but there's no way. Like these guys are professionals. I don't know.
they were directed to do it that way.
They were directed to do it in that specific way. I just don't understand.
Like do it with a Japanese American accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't put L's where the R, put an R where the L is supposed to.
I know.
Be.
It was wild. I'm reading here. The script for the English dub version of A Tale of Two Robots is slightly different from the OG Japanese version and even adds a few lines that are not present in the original version. In addition, a passing reference to Japan's 1845 opening to foreign trade is removed, and the foreign antagonist's English dialogue was re-recorded.
Interesting. Yeah, because the dialogue from the main kid, is like super anti-Western.
Oh,
Like, it's super anti.
damn.
That's why, like, when they win, they're like, "Oh, look, it's the rising sun."
Yeah,
Which is like the old Japanese flag from like the World War II imperialist era, because
yeah,
it was supposed to be that the sun always rises on the Japanese empire or something like that.
Hmm.
So it was like,
What was the line right after that? Because in mine it said, "Look, it's the rising sun," and then she leans over and she's like, "The sun is setting," and then it like cuts to like the sun setting, and then he just looks all like sad and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's
okay.
like, I think it's supposed to talk about how like
kind of like what happened with the war.
No, I think what this one's talking about is how Japan is forever changed.
Okay.
Because Western influence is in Japan now. Because that's, I think, what they were trying to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then because the guy's like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Because they defeat him, but, he's bicycling away.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious when his batteries ran out and he just starts biking.
that on all of it was just so funny. Like it was such a funny story. They built these like Hulk busters to
Yeah.
like defend to defend Japan, and then the Hulk buster to attack. But then they just end up like fucking only each other up. Like war only consumes what you put into it, and like that's pretty much it. There was like no reason for anything else after that. Like they were just like battling each other for just the fight.
I like the homie who like controls his like the legs or the arms. He's just
Yeah.
like all deadpan, just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I like that guy. That guy was funny.
Oh man. It was very Japanese though. It had like the crude the goofball Japanese humor.
Yeah,
Kind of reminded me of like an old Dragon Ball episode.
almost. That was the vibe that I got for sure.
In your version, does the kid try to like put his arm around the girl at the end and she's
Yeah,
like knocks him out?
yeah. She steps on his foot, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he jumps up and falls forward into the abyss.
That
Yeah.
was funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely my second favorite one for sure.
Yeah. It's wild that we had two very different experiences. This was still my second though, you know, but still wildly different experiences.
That's so funny because in the Japanese version, the American guy is like comically like,
Comically American.
well, yeah, and comically like evil doctor scientist guy.
I wonder. Well, he's still like that in the American version, also. Like they still make him this like really nerdy, like I built this machine.
Yeah,
I'm the one
yeah,
who
yeah.
can do this. So they did that with him, but I feel like they like also did that with the
The kids,
Japanese. Like they made them like aggressively, overtly Japanese. You
Japanese.
know.
That's
I wonder if that's how they. I wonder if in Japan there's like the same way how we think of like a comically like evil villain scientist dude,
mhm.
and when we think of that concept, we have this like image in our brain along with this sound of like how they should sound. I wonder if in Japan they have these like comically like Japanese, like really proud Japanese people. I wonder if that's that same, if they have the same like concept. They have to,
Oh,
right?
maybe.
Like
Yeah, yeah, probably.
that's like globally, like we come up with these like ideas of or concepts of like what things are, who people are, and stuff like that.
Yeah, like caricatures.
Yeah, yeah, that's a better way to say it. I wonder if they were caricatures in their own aspect. You just couldn't tell because you don't speak Japanese.
Yeah, maybe because they're very hyper like nationalist.
Yeah,
Interesting.
interesting.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And then we get to the last segment, which was I thought a visual feast for the eyes,
Mhm.
and a wild ride with Chicken Man and Redneck, aka Nightmare.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Yeah,
Um, this one was pretty sick.
this one was sick.
The like destruction of that town, and then like Chicken Man is just like a beast of like magic, and that dude is just a god on a moped.
He's all drunk, like he's just like fucked up, just fucking like swerving or like just waking up to all kinds of like chaos that happen.
Chaos.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
one was cool.
that one was really cool. It was definitely, but thinking back, this one also feels almost like episode three in like a 5-part series.
Yeah,
Because we don't see the beginning of the invasion, we just kind of see the invasion or like the destruction has already happened.
yeah.
And then the ending almost feels like there could be like a continuation of that story. Like now he's on like the next level, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, because he like successfully like escapes,
Mm-hmm.
and then he like wakes up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, the nightmare's over, but then it pans over, and like the city's still fucked up.
Yeah. City's still fucked up. And it looks like there's now like a bunch of high rises above everything where like all the machines are, and then all the
Yeah,
regular people are like down below.
it was interesting. I think I wasn't entirely sure what this one was trying to say,
Yeah, I don't either.
but it looked cool.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Like that main robot bad guy looked scary as fuck.
Yeah, it did. Originally I thought the bad guy robot, what was it? Is that Chicken Man, or is Chicken Man the dude?
So
Red
Chicken Man's the
is it redneck because the neck ends up becoming red? No? Or
for
is
the
it the other
big
way?
guy or for the little guy?
For
I thought the little guy was Chicken Man.
the little guy is when you say the little guy, the one who was making the robots.
No.
The robot dude.
So the guy that was destroying the robots, the guy he was like on his own flying moped.
The drunk guy. Yeah,
No,
I think that's Chicken Man. No,
Chicken Man's the guy on the moped.
on the moped. Yeah,
The redneck's the guy who's trying to catch him,
yeah.
but who's also a good guy.
Was he a good guy?
Yeah, I thought he was trying to save him because he kept destroying robots that were trying to like catch him.
That's true, but I thought he was destroying robots because he wanted him for himself.
Oh, interesting. I thought I saw him as fighting against the bad dude.
Mm.
I saw him as like a savior character, and like because he would like get like surprisingly like
Close.
what the heck? Why is he running away from me? Like I'm
Yeah.
just trying to help him.
Yeah.
Like his expressions, like he didn't understand why the dude was dipping.
Damn. That's interesting that you read it like that because I read it as like shocked emotion that he was able to get away from him. You know?
Interesting.
This is another one that didn't have any type of
No dialogue.
no
All
dialogue
visuals.
whatsoever. Pure visual, pure music and sound. So yeah, I read this as the redneck robot destroying and creating robots to take over the city, and then Chicken Man like woke up and he just stumbled into this thing and he inadvertently caused the downfall of the robot empire because he was drunk and like caused the redneck robot to just destroy everything, but then not everything got destroyed. It was weird.
Because the way I looked at it for that one was there's the big robot that was like the towering figure and he created those demons or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we had Redneck, who was chasing Chicken Man, but Redneck along the way is kind of he fights against the big robot at one point.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, he has all these abilities and he never tries to use them on the human character.
Oh, that's true.
So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's trying to help the human dude, and the human dude keeps putting himself because when the human dude is like hits the ramp and he's by the big robot who's fucking everything up, like Redneck is like has like a are you serious kind of like face, and then like he goes after him to try and save his ass.
Yeah. Damn.
And he does successfully, but like
he does actually. Yeah. Damn, that's
like
funny.
A cat and mouse game.
Yeah. Like a cat and mouse game, but I feel like the drunk man wasn't playing. He was just fucking just
Running
mobbing
for his
through.
life.
Yeah, he was just running through like trying to survive. And Redneck was like helping him the whole time. That's cool. That's a different you shifted the way I thought about that one.
I like this one. This one was cool visually.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
It was an interesting way to like end the anthology though. Because that was your last one too, right?
That was the last one. Yeah. Then it goes back to the ending portion of Robot Carnival.
Where we see the like Robot Carnival like broken down in the sand.
Like all old and shit. Yeah.
And then so you saw when the dude like finds the little ball?
At the very end, yeah.
Yeah, and he takes it home.
Yeah. That was fucked up. I didn't expect that to happen at all.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I didn't either. It just blows up and murders his whole family.
Everyone in there dies. It doesn't end on a good note.
It does not end on a good note.
Yeah. This movie ends up being a sad movie. Still cool though.
What do you think it was trying to say?
Fuck. Robots are eternal and they're gonna destroy us. They're gonna do anything they can. This is an anti AI movie.
It feels like it. It feels like it.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like, I don't know, like be wary of technology maybe. Because it is from the 1980s, right? So it's like a weird transitional period in human history because you have the real onset of computers now.
Yeah. I could see that. I honestly do think it is that. It almost felt like Black Mirror-ish in a way where in Black Mirror technologies and everything, in this one, like robots are in everything. Yeah, but not all of them were like bad.
No.
So, yeah.
Some of them were just like teaching you like be wary of your own, I don't know, don't fly too close to the sun, I guess. And then some were like how robots could be good.
How they can like help.
I think that, yeah, they were all like technology forward in their messaging.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Tale of Two Robots was about like stopping Western intrusion, and then they ultimately like failed in the end.
Mhm.
They won the battle but lost the war.
Hmm.
And then Frankenstein is, well, it's just Frankenstein. Don't really know what Clouds was saying, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Nightmare was looking at how technology can take over like an entire city.
Mm,
Because I don't know what Tokyo looked like in the 80s, but Tokyo today is a very interesting place.
yeah.
It's very technology forward.
Oh, I wonder if that is what it's about. That it can like develop a whole city and like change things like fundamentally. Hmm.
Interesting. It was a pretty interesting movie.
Overall, it was a good ride.
Overall, it was a good ride. I haven't seen too many like I like a good anthology, but I haven't seen one where like there's no real through line,
Yeah.
especially considered to what we saw last week with heavy metal.
Yeah.
Or like I'm thinking like I don't know what's Trick or Treat, like other anthologies I've seen,
Hmm.
or even like just like Tales from the Crypt. Like at least there's like a central figure.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what the Robot Carnival is supposed to be, but it doesn't seem. It seemed like at first I thought like, oh, are all these stories going to take place within the carnival? But that's not really the case.
Nah. They take place in completely different
Like times and place.
times and places. Yeah. I feel like the only thing that was consistent is just technology, like robots. That's it. It's the only thing.
It would be cool for them to do like a Robot Carnival, like a remake kind of, but more like a reimagining, but and doing it with like technology now and like how
Ooh.
they could kind of develop because these ideas are cool. And I'm
Yeah.
sure some of the things that they were thinking about back in 1987, a lot of this technology has probably kind of come true in certain ways.
Hmm.
They've built robots and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Japan has like robot butlers. Like you can check into a hotel and there's like robots that'll check you in.
Yeah.
And then like see comparing it today and where technology is going to take us in the future and what warnings they have now. I wonder that'd be interesting to see, especially with like all the like AI shit.
Hmm. For real.
I would like to see like a Robot Carnival 2000.
I think the only thing I would be wary is the animation. Well, I mean, there's still great animation for like JJK. Really great, well, like animated.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like if anything, there's more varied animation studios now
True.
than ever before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You can
It's
get
true.
some crazy different styles of animation.
Hmm. You bring back more anthology,
Yeah,
animated
that'd be sweet.
anthologies. Yeah.
It feels like, but these type of movies, like you make these knowing they're not going to really make money. That's not really a thing that people.
Do anymore.
Yeah,
Unless you're like low budget and you're doing it for the love of the game.
yeah, true,
Like
true, but true.
Terrifier did it just for the love of the game, but then it blew up, you know?
But I feel maybe this could work. I mean, like you would need the backing of like a big studio.
Yeah. It's got to be like a love child for sure.
It would have to be kind of like how Netflix does Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah.
Kind of something like that. Like
Hmm.
it's like, oh, this is a Prime show.
Hmm.
Like how they had the secret level, kind of
Yeah.
like that. It's also
Ooh.
the same people from Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah.
And then have like or
Crazy.
Star Wars Visions, and then have them do something like that, but it's like Robot Carnival.
Hmm.
And like they're all technology based. Kind of
That'd
like
be
how you
dope.
said with Black Mirror.
Yeah. I could see Adult Swim uh picking up something like that.
That would be cool. I don't know if Adult Swim has the money though.
It's
Because
true.
animes are expensive
Yeah.
nowadays. And like, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they're always expensive, but because of the type of money they bring in, I feel like they put way more money into making them.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, there's a lot of like care done with it also, you know, a lot of time and effort.
All right. Was there anything else in the movie you wanted to touch on?
No, this was just a surprising ride.
Well, it was your movie, so let's get into our reviews. I got pretty decent scores. So on IMDb, it has a 6.8 with a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 4.2 out of 5 on Crunchyroll.
Hell yeah.
That's your movie pick, Saya. So why don't you go first?
I give this movie a B. This movie was a really solid, like well animated adventure. I think the only thing I wanted to give this an A. I can't get to that A though. I feel like for me, an A would have been like one consistent like story all the way through. Maybe there is one consistent piece that we're just not thinking of, but I can't think of it. And that this it's not a like hit to the movie though. Like this movie is still a really solid fucking movie. Like such crazy animation. These guys put in so much love and time and care into it. You can see in every single segment there's like so much detail, even from the one that like is really heady, which is Cloud. Cloud is the most like rough drawn out of all of them. Like it looks like I think you said it earlier, it's like quick like sketch drawings, but it's so cool sketch drawings. Like this was every single one of them was really dope. I know I listed them like on in my order, but that's not like they're not far apart from each other in any way sense like form. They're still all really really good ones. The Tale of Two Robots one is a little bit racist, but once you can get over the like sound of it, like it's a cool funny story. It's a short ride too. It's only an hour 30, so you're not like not committing to a whole thing, but I would definitely recommend this to people that like really enjoy animation and really enjoy anthology stories because this one is a really dope ride. I feel like it's a little bit more like heady trippy, so this might be good to like throw on like late night, you've been like partying, you want to throw something on and just like watch some like cool stuff. I think that this is one of those that you can throw on during that time. Yep, solid B for me.
Nice. I'm similar to you. I'm a little lower on it. I gave it a B minus. I think I don't really have too many gripes with the movie, which is surprising. Like B minus, you think I'd have like a lot of negatives. I thought the movie was fun. Like it was cool. It was interesting, but it's definitely more like an artsy version of a movie, which I don't mind. But with anthology movies, like the movie's only as good as the sum of its parts. We talked about Clouds and The Tale of Two Robots, which are like real standouts for me. And I think my third favorite was probably Presence. I
Hmm.
thought Presence had like the best cohesive story out of the bunch, and it's
Hmm.
kind of a downer. But I feel like the other movies, although interesting and fun, like Frank Gears was cool, Nightmare was cool, like they're animated beautifully, they look beautiful, but they were kind of just like they felt more like an animation project, less so than an actual like movie.
Yeah.
They all had a tale to tell, and I do like how we were able to like get the message from it from just on the animation cues alone.
Hmm.
But like it's a hard movie to recommend. Like even if you're an anime lover, like the first we watched the Japanese version, the first 43 minutes of the movie, there's no dialogue. And then say you said that your dialogue was like kind of left to the end. So for
Hmm.
you, it's probably like almost a full hour before there's
Yeah,
any
it was
dialogue.
like an hour in. That was when I
Yeah,
started hearing
so
voices.
that could be a big ask for somebody. I do think it's gorgeous. I do think it's worth checking out, especially if you watched Heavy Metal. It's a very different approach to filmmaking and anthology making. I'm right there with you. I feel like if it would have had like a more cohesive through line that kind of connect all the stories, I would have been higher on it.
Hmm.
But it did kind of feel at times like a bunch of separated stories that are kind of like stitched together into one film
Yeah.
because or else it would have just been a bunch of like short like 15-minute short stories.
Hmm.
So but it was cool. I liked it. I would recommend it. It's a cool movie to throw on and smoking a little weed, chilling out, maybe at a party, throw something on in the background. Because the music, we didn't talk about the music, but the music's pretty good. The sound effects do a lot of the heavy lifting with the visuals in this one. Especially I thought for Nightmare. Nightmare's music with what was going on screen was like really cool.
Yeah.
Give it a B minus. I recommend it, but tentative. If you don't like really artsy films, this probably isn't a movie for you. But it is definitely worth checking out. I think movies like these need to be made. We need these more like experimental movies. to like, there's so many cookie cutter animated films out there. Like, do something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it though. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the movie as well. Got a B from Saya and a B minus from myself. It is time to will it. Saya,
Wheel.
do you have any additions? I already added Save the Green Planet.
Let me look back. Could you say it?
Is there anything you wanted to add to the list?
I don't think I do. No, we're good.
All right. So let's wheel it up. It is my pick this week. If you are a first time listener, the way the wheel works is we spin the wheel and we have a choice between sticking with what the wheel got, spinning again, or if there's a movie out there we really want to see, making a selection ourselves. The only rules is you can't pick a David Lynch movie and you can't pick Ed Wood. If it lands on either one of those, you have to watch it.
Gotta watch it.
What are you feeling this week, Saya?
Give me some horror. We
actually haven't had a horror in a long time.
Yeah, we haven't had horror in a minute. We are cult classic and B horror movie podcast, baby. Let's give me that, please. Give me that.
I'd be down for a horror too.
Yeah. Damn, that's rare.
A horror movie would be cool. We haven't seen one in a while.
That's how you know that we haven't seen a horror in a minute when Dale asks for a horror movie, because he's not a horror movie person like that.
So. When's the last? We've been watching a lot of like really weird kind of like avant-garde shit.
It started off really horny like a few episodes back. If you go back a couple episodes, you get turned on, and then you come back over here and you get turned off, and then we go to horror next week.
The last I'm looking back. So we've watched a few horror movies within the past couple months, but they've all been picks. Like, we pick these movies.
Yeah.
We haven't got a random horror movie from the wheel in a long time.
In a minute.
It's
been mark down which ones are wheels?
I don't, but the last yeah, because it's supposed to it was all Christmas. Then we did It, Welcome to Derry, and The Exorcist, which are all like kind of picks.
Like picks, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm actually with you. I'm down for a horror.
Just get it.
Give me a foreign horror.
Wheel. Oh yeah, foreign horror. Wheel.
That's what we get.
Wheel.
We get like fucking Gummo or some shit. Well, if we get Ed Wood.
We get Ed Wood.
That'd be incredible.
I know.
What are we gonna get?
We can send it over to Twan in where is he at?
Uruguay.
Juan.
Oh, legend. Dog Soldiers? Legend.
Damn.
I like this movie. I haven't seen this. Have you seen this movie?
No.
Oh, Legend. Let's go. All right. We are watching Legend, people. Legend. I'm keeping it. Legend is great.
1985 movie?
The Tom Cruise.
Holy shit. Okay.
And the bad guy is Tim Curry.
Oh, shit. Okay. Hell yeah.
Tim Curry rocks in this movie. I don't want to like overhype it, but this might be my favorite Tim Curry performance.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Although I've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, so.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Legend. All right, we have to, and ladies and gentlemen at home, make sure you watch the director's cut of this movie.
Okay.
Because the director's cut has the new music.
Okay.
Because the OG music is like 80s hair metal in the theatrical release.
Mm-hmm.
It does not go with the film. It's the remake. The director's cut has like epic orchestral music, which you would put in a fantasy movie.
Okay. What an interesting choice to put hair music in the beginning.
I think it's also what's it called too? It's a Ridley Scott movie.
Hell yeah. Love me some Ridley Scott.
Oh, Ridley Scott knows how to make
movies.
Stanley showed me this film. I saw this movie at his house.
Nice.
With a young ass Tom Cruise. He looks super short in this movie. It's pretty funny.
Super short. Let's go.
I feel like he does a good job of trying to make himself like not look short, but he looks super short in this movie.
That was funny.
All right, guys. Well, the wheel has spoken. We are watching the 1985 fantasy movie Legend. This movie bombed at the box office. I have seen it before. I'm excited to watch it again. I love me some Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott might be my favorite director of all time, if not one of my favorite directors of all time. So this should be a cool watch, but make sure you guys watch the director's cut of this movie, not the theatrical release. Please, I implore you, the theatrical release of this movie fucking sucks. The director's one is way better. It's a PG movie, which is interesting too. Well, thank you guys for joining us this week as we covered the 1987 anime anthology film Robot Carnival. It got a B from Saya and a B- from myself with a tentative recommend. I think it's a good conversation starter movie, but if you're not really into artsy films, you might get bored, but the visuals are just incredible. The music is great. And if you have Prime, it's on Prime, so check it out.
Prime it up.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so already, give us a follow on our social medias. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X/Twitter, Facebook, and Threads. As always, I have been your host, The Dale, followed by my co-host, Mr. Saya.
Adios.
Hopefully, Twan will be back with us soon. We will catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.